الله اکبر. اینجا شکوه دلیران کربلای 5 است، اقتدار مردان مرد بالفجر 10 بالفجر 8 است. اینجا سامانه موشکی فاتح 110 نیروی هوافضای سپاه پاسداران انقلاب اسلامی است. سامانه موشکی فاتح 110 رو همچنان مشاهده می‌فرمایید. سامانه موشکی خلیج فارس در اختیار نیروی هوافضای سپاه. امت سرفراز به خود ببالید که این گونه پر اقتدار موشک شهاب 2 رو مشاهده می‌فرمایید. در هر کجای ایران سرفرازید، اینان اقتدار اسلام، شکوه ایران و نماد مقاومت ملت سرفرازی است. موشک‌های شهاب 2 در اختیار سپاه پاسداران انقلاب اسلامی. الله اکبر، الله اکبر، الله اکبر. همچنان سامانه موشکی شهاب 2 در حرکت است. سامانه موشکی میان برد قیام در اختیار نیرو هوافضای سپاه که میان برد قیام رو ملاحظه می‌فرمایید. الله اکبر، الله اکبر، الله اکبر. و این ای امام عزیز، اینان سربازان تو اند. سامانه موشکی دوربرد قدر اف. الله اکبر، الله اکبر، الله اکبر. ای امام، ای روح خدا، اینجا کنار حرم و بارگاه و مضجع شهیدان شاهد رژه سامانه موشکی دوربرد قدر اف رو در چندین فروند مشاهده می‌فرمایید. بینندگان عزیز، هر کجای ایرانید به اقتدار اسلام و شکوه شهیدانتان ندای الله اکبر سر دهید. بالاترین ذکر سامانه الله اکبر است. بالاترین ذکر شکوه اقتدار لا اله الا الله است و این سامانه موشکی دوربرد سوخت جامد سجیل در اختیار سپاه پاسداران انقلاب اسلامی است. ما تا آخر ایستاده ایم. اینان از برکت دلیرمردان رزمنده 8 سال دفاع مقدس است. در ابتدای جنگ سلاحی نداشتیم، اما امروز موشک سجیل در اختیار داریم. سامانه هایی که ملاحظه می‌فرمایید در اختیار نیروی هوافضای سپاه پاسداران انقلاب اسلامی است. موشک پدافند هوایی صیاد 1، همچنین موشک پدافند هوایی صیاد 1 رو مشاهده می‌فرمایید که به زیبایی از مقابل جایگاه حرکت می‌کنند. ارتشی و سپاهی یک لشکر الهی. سامانه موشکی بهینه شده پدافند هوایی سام 6، باز هم سامانه موشکی بهینه شده پدافند هوایی سام 6 رو ملاحظه می‌فرمایید. یاد شهیدان بخیر، یاد دلیران بخیر، یاد رزمندگان بخیر. سامانه موشکی بهینه شده پدافند هوایی سام 6 رو ملاحظه فرمودید که از مقابل جایگاه رژه می روند. باز هم شاهد حرکت یگانهای محمول نیروی هوافضای سپاه پاسداران انقلاب اسلامی هستیم. سامانه موشک پدافند هوایی تورم 1 که فرماندهی موشکی زمین به زمین سپاه پاسداران انقلاب اسلامی با در اختیار داشتن سامانه‌های موشکی سوخت جامد و دوربرد سجیل با برد 2000 کیلومتر و سامانه موشکی سوخت مایع از افتخارات سپاه پاسداران انقلاب اسلامی.
This has taken place for the very first time, and officially the torpedo-laying helicopters of Iran have now come into operation, have become operational and ready to protect the coastal line of the Islamic Republic. The third development also includes the operation of an integral aeronautical anti-aircraft radar system, which actually sends signals to the Iranian Air Force. In this case, Iranian jet fighters managed to successfully intercept hypothetical enemy targets using this integral and aeronautical radar detecting system, and have managed to successfully target different targets at sea and on land and in the air. Back to you, Lavar.
Okay, Amir, thanks very much for that detailed update. That was Amir Mehdi Kazemi, Press TV's correspondent, who was giving us the update on the continuing military drills by the Islamic Republic.
Iranian armed forces have started the fourth phase of a massive military drill in the country's south. In the latest stage of the maneuvers, naval forces will plant mines to deter mock enemy vessels and submarines from entering coastal waters. They will also conduct naval demining exercises. The Army's F-4 fighter jets will join to provide air support to the naval fleet. According to Army officials, Sunday's maneuver is the largest missile drill in the history of Iran's military exercises. The massive military maneuvers cover an area from the east of the Strait of Hormuz to the southern parts of the Gulf of Aden. It involves the deployment of different types of military hardware and weapons, both in water and on land. Earlier, we joined by Press TV correspondent Amir Mehdi Kazemi. Here's what he told us about the fourth day of Iran's military maneuvers.
And on the fourth day of this drill, dubbed Muhammad Rasulullah, or Muhammad the Prophet of God, 5 major operations are taking place, which include, of course, mine-laying operations using Iranian heavy Tariq submarines. The mines are laid for the artificial or hypothetical enemies aimed at protecting the Iranian shores and preventing the hypothetical enemy from entering the Iranian shores. And of course, mine sweeping operations, in addition to mine laying operations, which are conducted by RH helicopters for the first time. The third major development is, of course, an Iranian fighter, as far as we know, has at least issued warning signals to at least 2 foreign Navy vessels in the premises of the Oman Sea near the eastern side of the Strait of Hormuz. And as far as we know, at least one of those 2 Navy foreign vessels have been American. The reason for issuing such a warning signal by the Iranian fighter to the Navy vessels have been to take them out of the premises and take them out and lead them out of the range of Iran's surface-to-sea and sea-to-sea missiles.
The Iranian armed forces continue their massive military drills in southern Iran. On Sunday, an Iranian naval patrol aircraft warned extra-regional warships during the maneuvers to leave the area. The commander of Iran's Navy, Rear Admiral Habibullah Sayyadi, says the drills demonstrate Iran's defense capabilities, thanks to its advanced military technology and sophisticated domestic weaponry. He underscored that the maneuver does not mean that Iran is feeling a threat from the outside. Here now is a report.
It is the largest air, ground, and sea military drill ever conducted by the Army of the Islamic Republic of Iran. The war games dubbed Mohammad Rasulullah, held in 2.2 million square kilometers of Iran's southeast at the coast of the Sea of Oman, continued for the fourth day. The military exercise was followed by a number of new experiences for the Iranian army. For the first time, Iran's Tarek heavy submarines engaged in mine-laying operations aimed at securing Iran's coastal line against the penetration of hypothetical enemy. Mine-sweeping operations formerly conducted by Navy vessels were carried out by the Navy's RH helicopters for the first time.
Iran's first goal in conducting this drill is to boost the military capability of its naval forces, ground forces, air forces and air defense forces, as well as enhancing coordination among different branches of the military in order to face any possible threat.
The drill also dealt with the intrusion of 2 foreign Navy vessels to the maneuver area near the Strait of Hormuz. Navy aircraft issued warning signals leading the warships, one of them American, out of the range of Iranian missiles.
Collection warship. This is Iranian naval aircraft in normal control vision. You are entering Mohammad Rasulullah naval exercise zone. Please leave this training area. Over.
Accurate targeting of floating objects by Maverick rockets on F-4 fighters, as well as the successful launch of modified Sukhoi 24 rockets towards targets at sea, were among the operations that were successfully wrapped up by Iran's army. Commander of the Iranian Navy told Press TV that by holding the drill, Iran does not see any potential threat.
The final goal is to warn extra-regional countries that with the Iranian Navy present, there is no need for foreign intervention to maintain peace and security in this region.
The Iranian army, which already carries out the experience of an 8-year war with Iraq from 1980 to 1988, holds annual military exercises with the aim of upgrading its defense potentials. This is the first time that the Iranian army is holding such a wide-scale military drill. It is an exclusive opportunity for the army's air, ground, and naval forces to practice the application of homemade weapons, in addition to weapons that have been modified by Iranian experts in a completely simulated war. Amir Mehdi Kazemi, Press TV, the port city of Jask at the coast of the Oman Sea.
Well, I believe we're going to join Amir Mehdi Kazemi himself, who is joining us live now from Jask for the latest on today's drills. Amir, what has been happening today?
Well, Wagar, today we are witnessing the 5th day of the Mohammad Rasulullah war games, which is considered as the largest ever military drill conducted by the Iranian ground, sea, and Air Force of the Iranian Army. Of course, we have already been updated by 3 major developments in today's drill that include the successful launch of the Noor and Nasr cruise missiles, which have been, according to the Iranian Army, completely built and designed by Iranian engineers, successfully hitting their targets from land to sea. And the other development includes the inauguration of SH-3D torpedo-laying helicopters that intercepted hypothetical enemies, and at the same time submarines rather at sea. They launched torpedoes and successfully managed to hit the hypothetical submarines of enemies at sea. Of course, it is worth mentioning that this has taken place for the very first time, and officially the torpedo-laying helicopters of Iran have now come into operation, have become operational and ready to protect the coastal line of the Islamic Republic. The third development also includes the operation of an integral aeronautical anti-aircraft radar system, which actually sends signals to the Iranian Air Force. In this case, Iranian jet fighters managed to successfully intercept hypothetical enemy targets using this integral and aeronautical radar detecting system, and have managed to successfully target different targets at sea and on land and in the air. Back to you, Wagar.
Okay, Amir, thanks very much for that detailed update. That was Amir Mehdi Kazemi, Press TV's correspondent, who was giving us the update on the continuing military drills by the Islamic Republic.